Okay, now Teddy Long heard a rumor that John Cena doesn't like him. uh, what is this about?
Yes, I got along with him. I don't know, but I did hear some rumors from certain people that I wasn't one of his favorite people. So I don't know that for sure, but I'm just telling you what somebody told me. But people will tell you stuff too. To keep stirring shit up.
Yeah, that's something.
You can also get respect fairly quick too.
Yeah.
D'Lo Brown made a comment just recently. He said, "quote I'll tell you this. So in WWE, we do dark matches. They're matches that no one sees on TV. So for about a year, John Cena kept coming in as the prototype, and the boys, all of us, would go up in the stands and watch the matches." And what we would do was laugh at John Cena saying, "He's so robotic." Later on, he says he ate his words. They realized as time went on that he went from being robotic to being one hell of a damn wrestler in the ring. Teddy, your thoughts?
Well, that's true. John Cena did go to become a good worker in the ring. You know what I mean? But like I said, I like Cena. Nice guy. I just, I just really keep my comments to myself.
Yeah, I think there are people who either love John Cena or hate John Cena, and that's what he kind of built his career around. Honestly, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't like a particular talent and how they are in the ring, that's just like ice cream. You might like strawberry, I like chocolate. And that's just how it is.
No, people are assume you're supposed to like him just because he's what they call the hero, the good guy, whatever you want to call him. Just because of that, and that's it. How about that?
I mean, I don't like you because you don't like chocolate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, a lot of guys, I know the behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, man, to keep down confusion and all this, hey, like I said, he's a nice guy. Guess I got along with him. I don't know, but I did hear some rumors from certain people that I wasn't one of his favorite people. So I don't know that for sure, but I'm just telling you what somebody told me. But people will tell you stuff too, to keep stirring shit up. So I don't even pay that no attention. But like I said, nice guy.
Try to
nice
get
guy,
something
but
started.
I really have nothing to say.
Let me ask you a question. I'm curious. Did you ever watch the Divas show that he was on for a period of time with the Nikki and Brie Bella? Did you watch any of that?
No.
Okay. They showed him as a real buttoned up kind of a, I don't know, very stiff individual, and things had to be just a certain way. And he always came across to me on those shows as almost being unbearable to be around.
There you go.
Is that how he is in the back?
Well, like I said, I'll keep my comments to myself.
Teddy Long don't want to get himself in trouble.
He kind of showed himself to me on TV.
Teddy Long can leave it alone.
I don't know that I like this guy as much as I used to. There was a time when I liked and respected him, but I saw some of the stuff he did.
I don't know. I heard about the shows. He was acting funny on there, but that might have been just for the program. I don't know. See, I ain't watch stuff like, what was it, Total Bellas, Total Divas, whatever the hell it was called. I probably seen 5 minutes of it, and that's it. Because I don't even Because once the cable was off, you wasn't seeing shit no way. And the basic package, you didn't get it. You didn't get none of that stuff. So yeah, it probably saw 5 minutes of it probably off the computer. It wasn't off the cable. But the cable off. If you got the basic package, you didn't get no extra channels.
On that show, and I was like, okay. You had to have a suit if you want to go have dinner, that kind of stuff. It's crazy.
Well, we got to look at it like this, too. That's TV. So some of that right there could have been what the producers wanted, whoever was, doing the show. They may have wanted him to have that suit or portray that person that he was portraying on TV, or it could have been him, the real, you saw the real side. So that we don't know. So that's why I say I don't comment on it, because I don't know whether he was instructed by TV to do this or whatever. We don't know. So I just really leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you about Heath Slater. Did you work with Heath Slater at all while he was in WWE?
I forgot about him. I remember Heath Slater. I forgot about
WWE. I knew Heath Slater when he was in. But I think he came to face a little bit. Him and Rick Borger. Well, when I first started face to face, the thing was that Keith Slater and Rick Borger had they were in partnership, that they owned the place. So then I found out that not to be true. So I don't know. But Heath Slater was a real nice guy. I had the opportunity to work with him.
Yeah, Heath Slater, I've met him several times.
Oh, I
Very,
know where he
very
came
nice
from.
guy.
He was with the school that was out on Fulton Industrial that Mr. Hughes was training at. That's where I met Heath Slater.
Yeah, Heath Slater, actually, when I was in the Independence, he came through, we worked a show in Milledgeville together when he was really young, and he was traveling with some other folks at the time. You knew then this guy had something.
Mr. Hughes, Curtis
Where
Hughes.
is he now? Is he around now?
Well, that's we'll get into this in just a minute, but I have not heard of where he is. He's been quiet ever since COVID. He kind of just faded away, and I knew he got injured and had to go through a rehab, but I would imagine he's well past that by now. But let me kind of update you a little bit here. Heath Slater says he wants another run in WWE. He says, quote, I know if I can get another 3-year run, I could probably be set with them. I'm looking at 40 now. I've told myself I'm not going past 47. Now, that's been my number that I gave myself when I got signed at 20. I've got another 5 to 7 years that I feel like I could do this. So if they ever offered, it's the biggest place in the world to perform. And I was, for my whole career, pretty much right there. He wants to go back in WWE. Do you see a place for him in WWE?
What?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. That I can't answer either because I don't know what if he went back there. I don't know what WWE was seeing him now. I don't know how they would really want to use him if they did bring him back. So I mean, this business is moving so fast now, and things have certainly changed over the years. And I think with the talent that they have in WWE, a lot of great young talent. I mean, great young guys that are really busting their butts out there each and every week on that TV performing. So, that to me, I'm just speaking this personally, you know what I mean? I just don't think Heath Slater has anywhere to fit in there. I mean, he could, we never know, but just seeing from what I see as with today's, product, I don't see it. But like I said, who am I? I don't know because they could bring him in, see something, and then find somewhere to put him, so.
I remember last time I remember seeing him, I think it was before or after. Okay, he was getting beat up by the legends, Sid and Vader and all them. That was what that's years ago. Cause now you know about what happened with Vader and Sid, and then after that last night I was giving a damn about your kids. Then that was the last time I saw him, and then Lesnar just tore him apart. And I believe that was it after that. I think that was the last time. Who and Lesnar beat the hell out of him.
Hopefully, he can get that run. God bless him, man, and he can. Hopefully, he get that run in WWE and retire at 47. That would be great for him.
Do you feel he was underutilized during this first run with WWE? That they could have done more with him, or do you think he kind of fell right where he was needed at the time?
Well, I think he's just right where he was needed at the time. You know what I mean? I mean, they gave him a good run. He got a good push there. You know what I mean? So I don't see where. You don't hear him griping. You don't think that he was not done right there. But
no.
Like I said, I thought that when he was there, what they had him doing was absolutely great. You know what I mean? So everything comes to an end. And some guys have to realize that. And a lot of guys, they just won't let it go. They won't take the cape off. You have to take the cape off, man. It's over.
But I do enjoy Heath Slater, and Heath, I know he's around Georgia quite a bit. I think he may even still live in Georgia. I'm not sure about that, but we certainly wish you the best, and I'd like to see like to kind of know where you are now, because like Teddy said, it's been kind of quiet. I haven't heard your name in quite some time, and you're a hell of a talent.
Right. Well, like I said, a lot of these guys, they're so eager to get back in the ring. Like I said, he's 40, so he's still a young man, so he's able to get in there and take a few more bumps, But I mean, I guess everybody don't feel like me. I don't even want to be a part of it full time no more. You know what I mean? When they call me, go back, whatever, that's fine with me. But I can understand and I see it. This business has changed, and I just don't see where, what I mean, there's really nothing that I don't know. I just don't know. You don't know. But like I said, I'm enjoying doing what I'm doing. I'm at home. I'm doing signings. I'm doing Comic Con. So I'm working at my own pace. I'm my own boss. So I'm loving every minute of it.
Mm. Yeah, well, Teddy, he ain't trying to run back up there. Yeah, but the main thing, but this Cena business doesn't like I don't know what else. He said it's somebody starting up stuff, or where did he get that from? Yeah, yeah. And people will start up stuff just to pick and see something, get something started. Okay, gonna go stir up some shit. Know about that? That's messed up. Why the hell would? Because that ain't true or false. Why you want to get somebody started? Because that ain't funny.